Stop! If you get in that car, you will be shot!
In the car. Get in the car. Car now. Do it now.
Oh, right.
Get on the fucking car!
Shot.
Stop running!
What do you think? Over 5? There goes one.
Awesome.
Oh, it just ran that light. Oh. Oh. Lincoln 40 +1. Show us on a 1011 here at the Taco Farmer. It's going to be the black sports car, occupied ×1. Registration is going to be 3469 Lincoln Yankee Charlie Edward. Don't need for additional. It's a traffic stop. You need to come out.
That's the parking
Come out
lot.
here. Lincoln 40
We're
+1. Roll us an
taking-
additional. Here we got one that's went inside Taco Farmer and is evading the traffic stop. I'm gonna ask for a supervisor. Like, it's literally a traffic violation. You're gonna do all this. Now you're going to jail for resisting once the supervisor get here.
Sorry, can you hear them? I can't hear them. Too bad.
Looking like a fucking Barbie doll.
Oh wow,
this
imagine
fucking
cops
kid,
trying to fucking, that's funny. Oh no.
Stop resisting.
I'm not resisting, I'm going back out to my car. Okay, I'm not resisting again, officer. I wasn't gonna get in. Jesus Christ. Alright, what do you need to talk about?
You need to put your hands
Put
up
your
right
hands
now.
up.
No.
To the ground.
Okay. Just keep reporting. There's a, yeah.
Recording.
Yeah, thanks, bud. Yeah, keep abusing
Put
him,
your
man.
hands
He's not
up.
doing
Put your
anything.
hands up.
He's not even.
Put your
armed with
hands
anything.
up.
Yo, that's
Put
crazy.
your hands up.
Hey, call the boys.
Yo,
Put your hands up.
hey.
Yeah.
Step back. Get back from the camera.
Back
Put your
up.
fucking hands up. Get up there. We have it. Taco Farmer.
Hey, Sebastian.
Stop resisting.
Yeah.
Oh, what the fuck?
Get out of the way.
Wow. Oh, wow.
Get some cuffs on him right quick. Get back, sir.
They don't even have body cams running right now. They're just a police brutality over here.
Alright, so I hate to do this. I am tasked with investigating the incident at the taco farm. My question, I did review the body cam, and I only have a couple of questions. But in this situation, it was a minor traffic violation. It doesn't seem to need any use of force. If he had reached for his waistband, if he had gotten in his car, reached for the glove compartment, you know, if there was a gun in the car, any of those kind of things. But from what I'm seeing, he just looks like he was walking around calmly trying to talk to you. I didn't see him look like he was reaching at all. You haven't told me that you thought he was reaching.
He was disobeying lawful commands. He's under detainment and he's running around. If he's under detainment, you're not supposed to be resisting, running around, making movements like you're trying to run away from us, that type of stuff.
Right, but did you feel like he was being aggressive toward you?
I mean, I feel like we followed the department policy and used the use of force to the appropriate level of resistance, starting with verbal commands that failed, and we moved up one, which would be soft hands.
But did you feel he was aggressive towards you? Or are you not wanting to answer that question?
Can you repeat the question?
Did you feel he was aggressive towards you?
Yes, he's disobeying the lawful commands under detainment.
Okay, those are all the questions I have for you. I just I want to talk to them before I know more. I think that's going to make a difference.
Okay, sure thing.
All right, let's go back out here. So, to fill you guys in, I am here to question Jamie regarding an incident that happened a couple weeks ago at the taco farm between them and Clyde Riley Jr. Am I free to start my questioning?
Yeah, just want to advise them that she read me my rights, not guarantee rights. She actually read me my rights, so she said I do have the right to remain silent. I'm just gonna ask that all questions be answered with a yes or no. Unless the command tells me that I need to add more, then I will be only answering yes or no for the entire interview.
Okay, so you're saying that all my questions need to be in the form of a yes or no question.
That is correct. Unless command obliges me to go harder, then I will.
My first question was, why did you start after he locked the door in the kitchen? I know there was a second door that was unlocked. When he went outside, started to go towards his car, why did you start then tasering, batoning, and using the flashlight on him?
Like I said in the beginning of the interview, I will be answering yes or no questions.
Okay. All right, did you feel that he was aggressive?
Yes.
And I'm not allowed to ask why you felt that way?
Like I said, if you want me to answer outside of a yes or no, then you need to direct the question to command, and then the command will instruct me on my next move.
Did you feel he was going to hit you, punch you, kick you?
Yes.
Did you feel that this was a major traffic stop, that this was any kind of felony traffic stop? Did you have, or was this just speed and traffic light?
Which question are you asking me? Is it a felony stop? Is it a major stop?
Did you feel it was a felony stop?
No, no.
Ma'am, if you don't mind me interrupting you, but all traffic stops at any point in time can be the smallest of traffic stops or the felony stop. We do not know until the stop is commenced and completed. We don't know which it's going to be.
I'm just asking for what he was feeling at the time. Did you have probable cause to search his vehicle?
Yes.
Are you willing to tell me what that was?
Are you asking me or are you asking command if I can ask the question? Because I already went through the rules of this, or I'm going to walk.
Officer Pookie, would he be allowed to answer that question?
I'd prefer that to be a decision up to Abel. My personal opinion would be that he mentioned the types of questions that he's willing to answer.
You're his rep, correct? That's why I asked.
They're both representing me.
Okay. Mason, can he tell me what the probable cause was?
Do you have a clear copy of the video, ma'am?
Yes.
Okay, in the video, does it show why the initial traffic stop was initiated?
Yes.
Without me seeing the video, can you tell me what the probable cause was for the stop? Because I don't have the video.
He was speeding and he ran a red light.
Okay. Both of which are traffic infractions, both of which can be initiated with a traffic stop.
Correct. But I'm asking why they searched his car. What was the probable cause for searching his car? Specifically the trunk and glove compartment, not the passenger area. He was near his car, so I understand searching the passenger area, looking for any kind of weapon that he was going to try to pull. Specifically the glove compartment and the trunk.
If I'm not mistaken,
tell me the probable cause for opening that.
If I'm not mistaken, this initiated from a traffic stop, correct?
Correct.
And the suspect was arrested. Am I mistaken to say that?
Correct.
Okay, if the suspect was initiating a traffic stop and the vehicle has to get towed, they are required by law to go through the vehicle to register everything that's in or inventory of the vehicle,
but
correct?
Why did the vehicle need to be towed? It was in a illegal parking spot with turned off.
Who was it? What parking spot was it?
It was in the Taco Farm parking lot.
So it was in private property.
Right. So why did it need to be towed?
Whose property is it? Was it that individual's property? Did he own that property?
They didn't ask. They didn't.
It does
know.
not matter. Did he own the property? He didn't even give it a chance to, because the guy was combatant with him from the start. No.
Did they ask anybody in Taco Farm if he could leave the car there if they wanted it towed?
That would be a question I would ask Mr. Johnson.
Johnson, did you?
Can you ask the question again?
Did you ask anybody at the Taco Farm if it was okay to leave the car there or if they would prefer to have it towed?
So you're asking me did I go above and beyond to try to figure? No, I did not. I did not do that. No.
My second part to this is at the point at which the vehicle was parked, was it in the open parking lot adjacent to Taco Farmer? Because Taco Farmer itself does not have parking spaces.
Yes,
the
right
business
behind
itself.
Taco Farm.
So that is actually not owned by the private. It's actually publicly owned, which it can be towed.
For what purpose, though? It was legally parked. For what purpose to tow it?
It is not a privately owned business. That is an open parking lot.
I don't think they do overnight parking there.
That's all the questions that I have then.
This matter, this whole hearing is a evidentiary hearing. We are days away from the trial. Today, our objective is to rule on motions posed by both parties, along with admitting evidence. Counselors will have the opportunity to strike evidence if there's any issues with how it was obtained, or they can submit evidence. All right, so today we have a long list to go through. Both these attorneys work very hard with their evidence entries, and today will be a big case law conversation. All right, so today we're going to start with the motion that was brought up by defense counsel. This is a motion to suppress the pistol. Is that correct, counselor?
That's correct, yes. So the detain doctrine essentially is the arrest is valid, meaning it's probable cause, but there's a subsequent unconstitutional act that makes the arrest tainted. So it falls in line of the fruit of the poisonous tree doctrine is tainted by the act, meaning the pistol in this situation is going to be tainted by the act of the excessive force.
So is the tainted doctrine the same thing as the fruit of the poisonous tree?
No.
I'm aware of the case law he's in reference to, and I have no objection to his current line.
Okay, perfect. Then we can move forward. What are we doing? Are we accusing the officers on scene for using excessive force?
Yes. So it was the unconstitutional act of the excessive force, both the intermediate and the deadly force, made the search or the arrest tainted. So the connected to the act of excessive force. Therefore, there's a connection there, which makes the search tainted.
Your Honor, I would like to propose or present to the court Felix v. Barnes. Now, Felix v. Barnes directly rejects the idea of a moment in time. Your Honor, do you see the case law that I have submitted in the format that you had requested?
I object to the witness of Felix. He's not on the witness list.
No, Barnes v. Felix, the case law. I'm not calling him as a
I
witness.
thought you called Felix up there.
No, Barnes v. Felix, it's a case law.
Oh.
Fifth Circuit, 2024, it was ruled and upheld in 2025.
All right, let's pay attention
Oh,
next
I
time.
stand by that.
Waste my
Gotta
time
stay
with
sharp.
that.
And my argument here today is that to argue that he may have complied, even though it's clear that he wasn't, I will be willing to say that he may have not been aggressive, but he was non-compliant. He was given the opportunity to place his hands up, and the defendant responded no prior to any sort of use of force. So he was still non-compliant. Even though he was standing there, he was non-compliant. And to argue that because at this point in time, he's not actively fleeing, that simply does not erase prior risk factors, justifying force under the totality of circumstances, as outlined by Grant v. Connor. And the totality of circumstances, Your Honor, the argument of the state and the people is that this was a man who officers could have reasonably believed and would have reasonably believed to be Clyde Riley Jr., a felon with no firearms license, with a firearm that is actively on the outside of his hip, actively attempting to flee. Full attempts for compliance were provided to this individual, but he used his body and a means of physical force to block a door from officers entering and retrieving him. Furthermore, he runs out of the building and he runs to his car. In the body cam that we just saw from the defense, this individual was going for the driver's side door of his vehicle that he showed he had keys to and was driving. So it is reasonable to believe that these officers interpret this as a means that this individual is attempting to access his vehicle. Furthermore, there is no use of force until this occurs. Until Sean puts on paper, hey, this guy's going for his car. This is a deadly weapon. This is a man who is going to, with a firearm, hop in his vehicle and run away, that there is some sort of force that needs to be utilized in order to prevent this threat, right? Again, which the state will argue that the threat is that this is a man actively attempting to gain control of a vehicle to flee, which does put the public at a risk. I think that's reasonable to assume that man, that's putting the public at risk.
So he referenced the deadly force on when he was on the ground. He's saying that he was tackled and then how is that not deadly force? He struck the man that was on the ground posing no active threat in the neck, in the spine.
Objection. He can't control where he hits, so where he hit is
it doesn't
irrelevant.
matter where he hits that. He hit a man that was prone on the ground, posing no threat whatsoever. He was already injured. He was already injured as well. He was already injured several times before he fell.
I'm talking, Mr. LeQuint.
Yeah, but
All right. Regarding the objection posed regarding the officer's ability to hit specific parts of locations, I will sustain that. I understand. I'm very well aware of the limitations police officers in general have, with regard to the application of force with their melee devices. All right, so you may proceed. we're talking about the fact that Officer Johnson hitting the defendant while he was on the ground at that point where he couldn't actively resist, how that would constitute deadly force. Like I've mentioned before, we care about the elements of the crime, whether or not the defendant fulfills those crimes, the defendant's actions fulfills those crimes, along with the constitutional grounds for the evidence collected. That's why we're here. All right, we're here to examine if everything was done constitutionally, and again, that's exactly what defense counsel has done here. He has proposed constitutional principles that we have in our system. However, I do not have. It's not within the DOJ's interest today to incorporate these quite frankly complicated doctrines here. All right, so we're going to be moving forward, and we'll give this a little recess here. I know we had a very exhausting debate as to if this motion is stand or not. 10 minutes of a recess, and we'll reconvene at 58. All right, with that, court is now adjourned, and I'll see you all in 10.